Zechariah, I know you're still in that Zechariah, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to land back your statement because I know we speaking about Nicholas Cruz, but little do people know because they kept it on the hush-hush. In Des Moines, Iowa, if I'm not mistaken, there was a college shooting that took place the very next day. Right after that took place, there was a college shooting. They said they locked it down. The surrounding neighborhood, like I'm talking about the traffic, like the area in general, they locked it down and shit. So I'm just laying back. It's gonna keep being shootings like this, man. It's gonna keep being more judgment being brought forth. You got it. Go ahead.
It says, I'm just gonna start over.
Okay.
Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague, but with the Lord will smite all the people.
The plague, a plague is a fatal stroke, man. You go into that word plague, it means a fatal stroke. This about to be the end all be all, man. Murder, like the brother said, murder she wrote. All right, that's the plague, man. That's the fatal stroke that the Lord is about to strike you Edomites and all you other nations with, man. Everybody that's in power with the or you had that illusion that they in power with the so-called white man was 2/3 of the people and all them other nations, man.
It says,
Chinese, Japanese, all right, East Indians, you Arabs, all you, man. You Hamites, everybody, man. Y'all about to get it.
that have fought against Jerusalem.
Who fought? All those nations fought against us, bro. All of them. We was in slavery and captivity under all the nations, man. That's how mad the Lord was. And that's the thing about, I thought about it too, like, man, and then his brother, he made me think about it even deeper. I was like, they came with some motherfucking Chinese motherfucking, boy, why did we be in fucking captivity of this
That's crazy.
cheeky eyes, motherfucking Down syndrome motherfucker did it. I was like, man, he probably like, he like Moab too, slew Moab, man, lying like men. I was like, yeah, you right, he probably was big as fuck. We was big as fuck too, but them niggas wasn't just no hoe ass. Yeah.
Bolo is?
They had their beards and all that shit.
Bolo Young?
Yeah, oh no.
No, he was that guy. If you ever saw,
Oh yeah, he was a fighter.
yeah, he was that big like Moabite, like Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, with Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was in the movie with him too.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, yup,
Bloodsport,
he was in there, right? Yeah, he killed the one nigga. Yeah, him. Yeah, that was big like that. I had to think about like, cause I see these little average. Boy, I'm like, these motherfuckers, these niggas are fucking in front of us. Go ahead.
It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah, man, that's the visual we giving you, man. Cause our people, they visual learners. So that flesh shall consume while they stand upon their feet. That bitch was holding on to the gates, she couldn't move. Motherfucker, when that wind, that nuclear wind blew through, they was melting it off. When the bomb hit, that's when they was melting. Then when the wind blew, that's when they disappeared. That's right. That's the spirit, man. If y'all knew the devastation and the destruction, the magnitude that the Lord has. And the Apostle Tahar was going into about the kilotons and the megatons, and the difference from the atomic bombs, the hydrogen bombs up till now. Man, y'all don't understand what one bomb, knowledge shall be increased. One bomb can do. They just got better and better with their technology over time. The scripture said knowledge shall be increased, man. And that's what happened, man. I mean, like major cities. I'm talking about from like New York to Cleveland, Cleveland to Charlotte, Charlotte to Atlanta. That like they and he got 200,000. Come on, man. They knocking out major cities. My fault.
It says, while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Yeah, and that's the only way you can do that to a person, by extreme heat, man. That's the only way you can a person's eyes can consume away in their hole by extreme heat. And that's what's gonna happen to 2/3 of you niggas out there, man, who think shit a joke, man. Niggas, your eyes gonna consume away in your hole while you stand upon your feet. Go ahead.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Niggas ain't gonna talk no more, see the crowd no more, man. We ain't got no motherfucking tongue. That's the spirit. That's why Jake used to in the mob and shit cut niggas' tongues out, man. Niggas talking, ratting and shit. You know, a snitch, you cut niggas' tongues out. Niggas gonna be snitching on us, man. Let's see us on the media and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, let that dude, yeah. 1-800, you know what I'm saying? They get a motherfucking a reward. They be called, oh, yeah, that nigga stay right there on 85th. Yeah, I know that nigga. Cut the niggas' tongues out. Go ahead.
That's a spirit. When Esau, when people snitch on people, Esau be like, I give you a reward up to 5,000. You tell on somebody, think you about to get $5 grand, they give you 200.
Yup.
That up to.
Yeah, especially if you owe child support, them niggas is taking it. You go in the casino, me and brother went in the casino the other day, right? Them niggas running my ID for like 20 mil. What the fuck they doing? Then I had to think about, niggas, when you went in there, that shit go up on your name, nigga. Oh, yeah, run your ID. If you owe any tickets to the state, or you owe any money to the goddamn devils, they gonna get it, man.
Pressure, man.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Great tumult. That word tumult meaning like a war. That's what it says, a great tumult. It's gonna be race wars, all that out here in the streets of America. It's gonna be the purge out here in America. Niggas walking around with that, like the movie Bushwick, man. Soon the movie started, that movie popped off, man. So that nigga blew that nigga head off. Soon as he came up, soon as he came out, that blew. That shit, that how it go be out here, man.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Yeah, right. Everybody gonna be against each other, man. Hey, during the time of Second Chronicles, hey, the Lord, Moab and Ammon, they destroy Mount Seir, man. And then what they do, they destroy every one of each other, man. That's how it's gonna be. Everybody gonna be fighting against each other. It's gonna be all out chaos. What's the movie with Samuel L. Jackson, man? The nigga with the bitch had the sword legs. Kingsman, yeah, Kingsman. Like he had the thing, we put his hand on there and turn the shit up. Everybody on the planet gonna start going crazy, fighting against each other. That's how it's gonna be, man. But our people can't imagine that. That's why the scriptures say we make profound statements. The scriptures don't say that Salakia, slip of the tongue, but whatever we do, we making profound statements. That word profound meaning what? Deep. All right, with much depth. We make it deep. You gotta dig down and nigga said, hold on. You gotta dig for it, man. Go ahead, put in some work, man. Niggas think that they just gonna be able to grasp it like that, man. Ain't put in no work. Go ahead.
And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Yeah, they gonna be fighting against each other. Go ahead. Okay, yeah.
And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem.
That's right.
And the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together.
Yeah, the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together. Meaning we're gonna take all their spoils and riches, man. We don't want no RFN notes, man. All right, RFN notes is worth nothing. Hey, man, hey, big up Nicholas Cruz, man. Hey, man, we love Nicholas Cruz, man. Yeah, man. Our schools don't get shot up, man. You narcissistic ass crackers, man. Big up Nicholas Cruz, man. Go ahead.
Gold and silver and a pail in great abundance.
That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get that gold and silver and a pail in great abundance, man. We're gonna have all their precious stones, all this money that they hoard up. Not the RFN notes, man. RFN notes ain't real money, man. RFN, yeah, we don't shoot schools up, man. Any mass shooting that happened in America, a so-called white person did it, man. Hey, that's so. Hey, like the nigga said, hey, man, these black problems. You wouldn't understand that. Those white problems, I don't understand that, man. They got truancy officers in our neighborhood, police around our neighborhood, around the clock surveillance, cameras and everything in our neighborhood, metal detectors. Maybe y'all should put that in them cracker schools, man. Maybe it was cut down. Hey, maybe I should go tell the news media. I don't hear nobody saying that, man. So tell the news media that, man.
Yeah, throw the gang unit in they shit like they did ours.
Think we gonna sympathize for their ass, man? They devils, man. That's what they deserve, man. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 33. I'm gonna start at 32. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen which I shewed thee before. And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending, which means going up in the chariot. It says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another.
Yeah.
All right? And it
That's right.
says, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together as thou sawest them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. If I may, I want to jump up in this here chapter because the Bible speaks in parables. So I started there just to bring it back to like
Cause
verse
they gonna
6.
have what, man? They gonna have all those nations that gather together to do the man. Talk about Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Which this brother got right here.
That's right.
All right. That's because they gonna have one common enemy, man. A so-called black man ascending, but he gonna be descending from heaven at that time, man.
That's right.
He gonna be coming down this, man. All right, and they gonna all have one common enemy. So it's a black. That's all you gonna hear on the radar. That was just a so-called black ass motherfucking nigga flying out, coming down out the sky. He has used the UFOs for comfort. You know what I'm saying? That's all that's gonna be talking. All this shit gonna be together, right? He's shining like a motherfucker. He's that big ass fro, yeah, big beard. Look pretty bad, man. Look pretty pissed off. Yo,
That's right. They say this right quick. 2nd Ezra 13 and 6. But I beheld it, lo, he had graved himself a great mountain
That's
and
right,
flew
baby.
upon it.
That's right,
The
baby.
Bible speaks in parables. The mountain could be a sign for governments.
Yep.
It could be a sign for mind control, has governed the mind, and it could be a symbol for the chariots, man. It goes on to say,
mountain represent power too.
that's right. But I would have seen the region or the place where out the hill was graven. See, I went from mountain to a hill. It's speaking on the chariots. It says
hill represent
where the
power
hill
too.
was graven, and I could not.
Right.
And because it was so big from one end, he like, damn. Like if you're at the base of a mountain and you look up, it's like, yo, I can't see from where it began and ended.
Right.
It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, which means look, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet durst fight, man.
Right, because these people, all these people, when they start trying to fight against the so-called UFOs, they gonna be terrified. But the Lord, He gonna put the spirit on them to fight anyway, because that's what the Lord. Hey, the scriptures say the Lord is a man of war. The Lord like to see a good battle. He like to see a good bout, man. And that's what the Lord gonna see. He gonna achieve that what please Him, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came,
He see him coming.
he neither lift up his hand,
He didn't lift up his hand. He didn't move.
nor held sword,
He didn't do nothing. He thought about something.
nor any instrument of war.
Right.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth.
And the mouth is talking about the chariot, the
That's
opening up where the beam come out. That's the mouth. That it ain't talking about his literal mouth.
That's
right?
right.
The scripture speaking parable or mystery. That's what the scriptures speak as.
That's right.
That's why everybody don't understand them. Go ahead.
And if I may, because they talk about in that time when that's taking place, a trumpet gonna be sounding as well.
That's right.
If I can give you an analogy, if y'all brothers seen War of the Worlds, and they had the damn tripod looking things coming, they was zapping people leaving their clothes, and the hell was in the thing. Hey man, that's the best comparison I can try to give you to a movie that's taking place as of right now. It goes on to say though, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, and it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yeah, like the movie Independence Day, man. Right? When he blew up the Empire State Building. That's what that's talking about. That's what basically was taking place. That's where they get those from. The dude Steven Spielberg, he said he got the inspiration to make that movie Independence Day from the Bible. Because he know that the Bible talk about so-called UFOs. And they just push that out to the people. There's green people in there or motherfucking aliens with tentacles in there when it's really so-called black men in there. When you got multiple accounts of people witnessing and saying that they seen angels and stuff like that and they look like black men. Tall as fuck, big ass fro. Go ahead.
It says, 2nd Ezra 13 and 11, and they were all mixed together.
Yeah, this how you get an analogy on what he talking about. Hey, brother, hey, I know you you grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, right? You never seen Dragon Ball Z with Goku and Vegeta, Majin Buu? You never seen it? You gotta check that out. That's a spiritual movie, right? Show. Because that's basically how the men of the Lord is gonna be. They're gonna have spiritual powers. They can do that. But the analogy that is given you, read that verse again.
The 2nd Ezra 13 and 11, and they were all mixed together. The blast of fire,
It's fire,
the flaming breath,
the flaming breath,
the great tempest,
the great tempest.
and fell with violence upon the multitude.
So basically, that's what came. Hey, like in the movie Independence Day, when they blew up the Empire State Building, it was all coming together. Like, hey, that was like this for the brothers didn't watch Dragon Ball Z with Goku. He build up that energy, about to do the Kame, all the sparks, all the shit coming together. You know what I'm saying? It's a blab, blow shit up, man. That's basically what he's saying. That's what he's talking about. But the charity's gonna do that. Go ahead, you buddy.
So like, not to digress, speaking on that topic, because you was making a point how even they got the interpretation by flying on the actual cloud. They didn't know that it meant the chariot. See,
Yeah.
the Lord didn't reveal that to them.
Yeah, symbol, Nimbus. That's the
Nimbus.
cloud's name,
Yeah.
in Dragon Ball Z. His
Yeah.
name was Nimbus. And it flew them niggas around and shit. But that's crazy though, because they can fly though.
Yeah, they can fly.
But they know it's something. But that's how you know. Hey, motherfuckers, Chinese Jake is over there, man. Or somebody knows something over there with them Chinese folk, man. They know something.
Isaiah 40 and 31, it talk about they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I ain't gonna lie, I've been real addicted lately. Like for like the past week and a half, I've been watching that Super Saiyan 3, like his first form of turning to the Super Saiyan 3. Like he just yelling, getting that power,
You ain't
man.
seen the one where he turned to a Super Saiyan God though. He be going.
Yeah,
He
give
had
me
the
hip,
blue
give me
hair
hip.
with the dude. What was his
Yeah,
name?
give me hip,
Beerus,
give me
Lord
hip.
Beerus. I know the you know how. Let him know. I got that Lord Beerus. That nigga turned into a Super Saiyan God. That nigga had blue hair.
Like Moab and Ammon, or that usually like that happened with like the time when Solomon, or when all nations were like subject unto him. I forget like they were also talking about all the heathens like sought wisdom after him.
Yeah.
And then like one example is like there's some sort of like samurai code that is roughly based off of Proverbs. Like it's almost like a plagiarism. They talk about falling 7 times and like getting up. Or but they got that from Solomon, and then they try to like flip the script. Talking about there's like because there's this like African fable or about that was based on like Adam and Eve, and they were trying to say that came first. But no, all these heathens, like if someone tries to say that like the Bible took it from that, like it was just only during the time of Solomon where they got all that wisdom.
That's right.
All right, and then you know, from time to time, you know, they have you know, as far as like things like being like inspiration, like as far as like scriptures.
Right.
I think, you know, that's usually where that comes from.
Yeah, because the scripture say what? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. For none of these shall want her mate. None of these other books, they don't made up with every other book. In order to be relevant, they need the Bible to stand on. The Bible stands alone. That's why all these other, the Book of Mormons, the Islam, all that shit, the Quran, all that, they need the Bible to be relevant. If it wasn't for the Bible, that shit wouldn't be. So the Bible stands alone, man. Everybody base everything off the Bible. You got it.